Okay, I just took the Superblast 2 out for their last tempo effort, and these shoes have been great. 800k in, and they do feel softer. And was this tempo effort as fast as it was out of the box? No, not by a long shot, but these shoes are still solid, they're still comfortable. Look, I'll give you the rundown inside. Okay, so these are the Asics Superblast 2 after 800 kilometers. And you can see they've held up really well. I mean, I do wash them, so they do look very clean. I washed them just a few days ago, and after the last washing, which was on Friday, on Sunday, I took them for a 26k long run. Today is Tuesday, as of recording. Took them for a final speed session this morning, speedier session this morning, which I'll speak about in a moment, tell you how they've held up. But you can see how good they still look. You can see how good the foam still looks. Doesn't look like it's kind of worn or broken. You don't really see a bunch of cracks as you would often see. So that's pretty amazing. Very, very durable shoes. Still as comfortable as ever. The upper is amazing. They fit really well. The grip, I ran through with the typhoon going on through the rain on Sunday, and the grip is great. So I use them in the wet a lot. Fantastic grip. And just show you the outsole after 800k. I land more on the forefoot, as you can see from my wear pattern, so the back is looking good. You can see I land right here in the center, and you can see there's a bit of wear in this area, the center of the forefoot. And you can see a bit of wear over there, but that's not much. I mean, it's almost unbelievable that this is 800 kilometers. You can check on my Strava if you don't believe me. All the runs are logged there. It's these shoes. I promise this is 800 kilometers. I showed a friend, and he could not believe that I put 800 kilometers into these shoes. But it's true. This is the pair, 800 kilometers, and this is how rugged they look afterwards. Similar story for the other shoe. The heel's not too bad as I land more on the forefoot, and you can see there's wear here in the center of the forefoot, and there's wear here all along the front of the forefoot as well. But considering that it's 800 kilometers, they have done remarkably well. Okay, so how do they feel after 800 kilometers? Can you still use them? Are they still good at 800 kilometers? And the answer is yes and no. Okay, so today I took them for a speedier session, wanting to get to, for me, what I consider to be tempo paces. And I could get to the paces. I had to work really hard during that first kilometer to get to the paces, but I can feel much more softness in the foam. There still feels like a big chunk of foam beneath your feet, but you feel squish without as much response at this point. There's still got response. There's tons of protection. I feel very protected, but just not. That kind of doesn't have the same level of firmness, and it doesn't have that same level of responsiveness. So they don't feel as fast. I do feel a difference in the foam. So I wouldn't take these shoes out for tempo runs anymore. In fact, today was my last tempo run effort with these shoes. But I will still use them for steady runs, for easy runs. Actually, now they're great for easy runs. I think I made a video saying that these are not the best easy run shoes. I love these for easy runs, and I said a similar thing about the Zoom Fly 6, which I now also love for easy runs. They're great easy run shoes, both of them. For me, that is, for me. So easy runs, recovery runs, steady efforts, and long runs. So basically most of my runs, everything except tempo runs, they are still good at 800 kilometers. I think I can still put another 200 kilometers into these shoes. If I am going to be putting a marathon pace into my long runs, I will wear a different pair of shoes. I'll probably wear the Zoom Fly 6. So they're not going to do that as well as they used to, or the Saucony Endorphin Pro 4 would be a better choice for those kinds of things. So they're not going to be as good at the faster paces for me with this pair of shoes. And I know I'm a sample size of 1, but for me, 800 kilometers, these shoes are still incredibly durable. They still look great. They still feel great, but just not as firm, not as responsive. I can feel the squish. It feels like it squishes. Before, there was like a softness on the inside, but very firm a very firm response. Now there feels to be this squish, and it's a weird squish because you feel there's a lot of stuff beneath you because of the thickness, because of the stack of the shoe. You feel there's a lot of stuff that you're squishing into, but you don't feel that response quite as much. So the foam has definitely softened, and it's definitely lost some of that responsiveness. But I can't blame the shoes at 800 kilometers. So that's it. These shoes, fantastic shoes. And before I end the video, I just want to say I have pledged 270,000 yen to Children's Cancer to run the Tokyo Marathon. And it's a fantastic cause. It's helping kids who have survived cancer by giving them a chance to study, so providing tuition and other support, prioritizing single mother households, and those that still are fighting against cancer, they get treatment aid. And also for research for children's cancer, money goes to a charity called Golden Ribbon Foundation, and they are fantastic. So if you want to support, give a cup of coffee to Children's Cancer, there's a link in the description where you can donate. So I want to give 10,000 NT, New Taiwan dollars, to the cause, and the rest of the money that's lacking, I'm almost at my goal. If you can help me just get me to that goal, that'll be tremendously appreciated by me and the children. So there's a lot of money that I still need to raise to get to that goal over and above the money that I'm going to give. So I pay all my race expenses, everything myself. All of the money goes to Children's Cancer, as I am trying to be a charity runner. I think that pledge should be enough for me to be a charity runner for next year's Tokyo Marathon. So if you want to support a great cause, again, I'm repeating myself, okay? You get the drill. So these shoes, fantastically durable. They can last 800 kilometers and beyond, with some caveats, as mentioned. Not going to be as great for tempo efforts as they were before. They still feel light. Now I will use these shoes if there's rain, if there's bad weather. These are the shoes I'm going to grab. The grip is incredible. The stability in these shoes is incredible for how voluminous the shoes are. They feel light. Yeah, so a little bit of a speed loss at 800 kilometers is not a big trade-off. Great shoes. I kind of want to get another pair of these shoes. But I'll, because there's the Superblast 3 only coming out next year. I'm thinking, should I get another pair of these? Should I get a second pair of Zoomfly 6? I don't have the Evo SL. Should I get those? I've heard they're on the firm side, and I like on the firm side. So please leave a comment. Tell me what pair of shoes you think I should get. I want shoes that are capable of long runs, but also capable of speedier work if I need it, which these could do very well. So what do you think I should get? And if you liked this video, if it was useful to you in any way, please consider subscribing and liking to help this video get spread along. Thank you very much. All the best, and then some.